Wait, I wonder... Hold on. How do I fix this? Oh, I need to move myself. Should I go over here? Is that better? Let's get a few things. Enter male MC's name. What does MC stand for? Visual novel, eh? Hey Tiger, what's up? What does MC stand for? Male character's first name? No. What's MC? Man crush? Male man crush? This doesn't make any sense. DJ Dong. Oh, main character. What's a good male main character's name? I'm not gonna do it as DJ Dongs. What the hell? Oh, I thought like MC Hammer. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's a good name? Did you try setting it to W for Wombo? No. Wombo? That's a good male character, yeah? What's the last name? It's gotta be Wombo Combo. Yes. Do I just hit enter? Yes. Please select Wombo's main characteristics. I guess Wombo Combo would be athletic for sure. Make it a dumb anime name. I'm sorry. I already picked Wombo Combo. That's it. Okay. Good luck at Ace Academy. Why do I have to be a boy? Wait, I need to go into the settings.
Attention passengers.
What's this little thing right here? Is that on my screen? Is that on my monitor? I don't know what that is. Do you guys see that white dot right here? Do you guys see a white dot? Oh, I wonder if that's my... I wonder if that's my... I bet it's my... Hello? Nope. Right there. I don't know what that is. Grimes, what's up? Oh, do I have to... Can I, settings. Can I go into full screen? That just made it disappear. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Attention
We
passion.
will be arriving at our destination shortly. Please ensure you have all your belongings prior to exiting.
Outplayed, forever a boy. You should have named your character Daddy so that all the other characters call him that. Oh my god. That would have been funny. Wombo Combo is waiting. That white thing. Do you guys see this white thing right here? It's bugging the shit out of me. Something strikes my cheek. I turn away from the window and see a small hand beside me. A small hand? This is Nikki. I glance at her sleeping form. She was always a bit of a restless sleeper. I move her hand back to her side, not as gently as I could have done it. We're almost there. She may as well wake up. She stirs and stretches with a wide yawn, hitting me in the face again. That one she must have done on purpose. Why, if it makes me be a boy, why do I have to read it? Are you guys... Name the waifu Spatula-chan? That's... Septula-chan is actually my name on Crunchyroll. Pen-chan does have a nice ring. You mean you or your mouse cursor? There's like a white dot in the middle of the screen or something, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, hey bro. Looks like I dozed off there. Did you sleep well?
Revenge. What is this sleep you speak of? I couldn't sleep.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure there was a bear sleeping near me. At least that's what it sounded like. Damn, get wrecked. Her eyes grow
Are you
wide.
trying to say I snore?
Her name is Nikki Combo. This must be our sister. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't wake you.
You're joking, right? Do I really snore?
How can such a small person make such a loud noise?
Oh my god. I can never show my face in public again! Long rides are going to feel even longer if I can't nap. And what about sleepovers? Can I even get a boyfriend?
I can't keep a straight face any longer and burst out laughing. Nah, you're fine, sis. It was the guy behind us. Damn, she punched me. She hits
That
me
is
in the arm.
not funny.
That is not funny. But I can see the smile threatening to escape her lips. Okay. I'm not gonna, like, this doesn't have any, like, incest undertones, does it, Blanky Poo? I'm looking at you. Not funny. The sun shines in my eyes, catching my attention. The sky is ablaze with deep reds and orange as the sun creeps towards its reflection on the glittering ocean. A soft breeze ripples the trees beyond the coast. The leaves seem to wave goodbye to us as we race past.
Doesn't it look like something out of a fairy tale?
There's a smile on her lips, but her warm eyes search my own. After a moment, she looks down and slinks back into her chair. God, I hope it doesn't, despite what Blanky might say, incest is not best.
You know, you didn't have to come too. You were already in your first year at CINY, and, well, you didn't have to come too.
Great, back I go then. That's what big brothers are for. Someone has to take care of you. I'll say that's what big brothers are for. After everything that's happened, we're all we've got left. I wouldn't be a very good big brother if I left you, or if I let you move here alone. She sighs, but a smile plays at her lips.
How did I know you were going to say something like that?
We have arrived at Izokaze Station. Please stand clear of the doors.
Does this sound really quiet to you guys?
Oh, that's our stop. Come on.
From what I know, this is one of the more laid-back ones, so I don't think so. Okay, cool. As we exit the train, I'm bombarded with a cacophony of noise. Whoa, that's a new word. A businessman walks briskly past, talking sternly on his phone, while a nearby mother tries in vain to soothe her screaming child. A group of older women sneak quick glances at us and whisper amongst themselves. Every so often, they burst into laughter. Sounds fine? Okay. Nikki eagerly steps off the train and breathes in the cool air.
That's more like it.
She glances back at me and puts her hands on her
Hurry
hips.
up, Slowpoke.
I carry both our luggage with ease and nimbly step onto the platform. You see Uncle Kaito yet?
Not yet. When were we supposed to meet him?
Now, bitch. 6:30-ish. Looks like he's running a bit late. Probably traffic. After a few minutes of scanning, a familiar face appears out of the crowd. Oh.
Uncle Kaito!
His face splits into a wide grin.
Welcome to Japan!
Nikki giggles at Kaito's English.
Hello, my name is Nikki.
What a mean-ass girl. Making fun of her uncle. Oh my god! What in the hell? The music stopped.
You can't say that. That's offensive.
You two are just doing
You
the
have
same
quite
thing.
a bit to learn, kiddo.
Nikki crosses her arms and nods in agreement. What did I do wrong? A loud grumble interrupts us while she's hungry.
Sorry.
She says sorry like a Canadian. Uncle Kaido roars with laughter.
Let's get some food in you.
His English sounds fine to me. Oh.
Welcome home.
The place is the opposite of the cozy yet cramped apartment I expected. Instead, I feel like I've just walked into the cover of a home decor magazine.
You guys hungry? Dinner should be here soon.
Cool.
Sweet. What are we having?
Well, I figured it'd be good to expose you to some true Japanese cuisine.
Which is?
Sushi, of course. 100% bona fide nigiri sushi to maki sushi.
Damn it, I hate raw fish. I'm gonna say sushi. Great, I love sushi. Kaido grins.
Your American sushi can't even begin to compare to the authentic stuff. By the way, your things came in a few days ago. I put them in your rooms. Why don't you two go upstairs and start unpacking while I get dinner ready?
Sounds good. Nikki nods and we head upstairs together. It's still Wednesday to me. I haven't been to bed yet. When were you afflicted with a white? I'm sorry. The hallway upstairs is narrower than the one back home, but Kaido's house is not small. Nikki heads into the first room on the right. My room is right beside hers, and Kaido's is further down the hall. Even with all the boxes lying around, I'm surprised by how spacious my room is. It might even be larger than my dorm room at CINY. I head over to the wall and sit on the edge of my bed. Thank goodness Kaido had the beds made before we arrived. I don't even remember which box holds my linens. Maybe it's this one? I pull the nearest box towards me and rip open the top. Just clothes in here. May as well start putting some of this away though. I've just emptied the box when Kaido's voice echoes from downstairs.
Hey guys, Fruit's here!
After dinner.
I'm stuffed.
Nom 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 nom. I eagerly reach for more even after both Nikki and Kaido have put down their chopsticks.
You weren't kidding about liking sushi.
You should see him at an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's like
Hey, Rice
watching a
tosses up.
vacuum cleaner. If vacuum cleaners can eat.
I finish the last piece and heave a satisfied sigh.
So, what's the verdict on authentic sushi?
Not bad.
Bad, he says with a mouthful of sushi and rice all over his face.
Can you guys hear my dishwasher? Nikki and Kaido seem amused as I brush away the rice on my face. Kaido leans back in his chair, resting his hands behind his
So,
head.
what was CINY like?
The usual: exams, a messy dorm room, a part-time job.
And you still managed to save enough money to buy yourself a bike.
I wish I could have been a girl. True, I could have bought it sooner if maintaining a gear wasn't such a money sink.
Oh, you're still using your original gear?
What's a gear? Yep.
Is it getting you trouble? You should probably replace it if it needs that many fixes.
Everyone says that, but when I think about all the time I spent with Dad, I'm not ready to put those memories aside, especially now that they can never be replaced. Besides, Dad was great at what he did. I know there's still plenty of fight left in that old mech. I guess, but Dad and I worked on it together. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into it, and I'm not quite ready to give up on all that hard work.
It's true. Especially that one time when Butterfingers here dropped the torch. Remember that? There was a lot of blood.
The hell? Nikki! She smiles sweetly at me.
I'm just backing you up, big bro.
Uncle Kaido laughs.
I understand. It should be arriving at the academy any day now. All you'll have to do is present the proper ID to claim it. Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
Uncle Kaido jumps to his feet and grabs something off a nearby table. He returns with a pocket of papers, which he hands
Here are
to
your
Nikki.
transfer papers. They're already filled out, and all the docs you need are in there. All you have to do is hand this to the headmaster first thing tomorrow morning.
Are we in college?
Okay. Thanks, Uncle.
Here,
He hands each of us a SIM
put
card.
these SIM cards into your phones. I've already added credit to them to start you off.
Kaido looks over
And
at
you
me.
took care of your transfer stuff?
I nod.
Great.
I pop the new SIM card into my phone. After a moment of waiting, the phone boots up to an empty contacts list. I quickly exchange numbers with Nikki and Uncle Kaido. I can add the rest of my old contacts later.
Don't hesitate to call me if you need anything.
We won't. The conversation lulls into a silence. Hey Nikki, we should probably unpack a bit before the jet lag takes over.
Good idea.
All right. Don't stay up too late, though. You both have a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
I would have gone on a weekend. We excuse ourselves from the table and head upstairs. Alright, time to unpack. I managed to put most of my things away before I'm
You
interrupted.
done unpacking yet?
Nikki seems tense, although there's a small smile on her lips. Her brows are furrowed in worry. Just about. What about you?
Almost. But hey, what do you think about this whole uniform thing? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
She shifts uncomfortably from one foot to the other. I think it's a great idea. It doesn't make a difference. It'll be like one of my Japanese animes. Are you kidding? It'll be great. Just think of all those girls in short skirts. And those perfectly timed updrafts revealing cute, colorful panties. What the fuck? Why is he talking to his sister about this? Ow. For such a small girl, she sure packs a punch. I hope she punched him in the dick. Nikki's just trying to steal your room. Nikki sighs.
You're hopeless. Oh, I almost forgot. What kind of uniform do you have to wear anyway? I mean, mine's normal, but you're going to Ace Academy?
I shrug. The dress code says something about distinguishing the students in the pilot program from the rest of the student body. The pilots wear teal markings to indicate their program.
Ooh, that sounds good. You transferred directly into their pilot program, right?
Yup.
I heard that program's hard to get into, but I never doubted you. I hope they're ready for you because you're going to kick butt.
Oh, she's so encouraging. Thanks, sis. The clock on my nightstand flashes 11 p.m. I think it's time to go to bed.
Already?
I gently herd her out of my room.
Not that late.
Oh, she's sad. Come on, you don't want to be falling asleep in class now, do you? She pouts, and I'm worried she'll continue to argue, but she just mumbles something incoherent and turns towards her room. Good night.
Night.
And the older brother would have farted in disapproval by now. I return to my mess of boxes and try to organize them into something resembling a neat pile. As I reach for the last box, a picture frame falls to the ground with a loud clatter. My heart tightens in my chest as I snatch it up and inspect it for any fractures. Luckily, it's unharmed. Is that me? I run my finger over our smiling faces. Me, Nikki, Mom, Dad. You were so responsible. We were at the fair and Nikki wanted to ride the roller coaster. I remember Mom and I had just argued over something stupid before the picture was taken, but you'd never be able to tell from this photo. Mom always looked so poised and together. I place the frame beside my computer, trying to ignore the lump in my throat. I lay on my bed and close my eyes, but my thoughts refuse to quiet. Eventually my exhaustion takes over and I fall asleep among a tangle of questions and what-ifs running through my mind. Aw. Parents died, I think? Maybe? That's our phone ringer. What? Soft sunlight filters through my window, warming my cheek. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned out by the annoying blare of my alarm. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. flash on my clock. That can't be right, can it? Yes, it can. I turn off the alarm. I've never been a morning person, but I actually don't feel as tired as I normally would. I'm even feeling kind of energized. Jet lag works in mysterious ways, I guess. At least I won't be late for my first day. What's SPD? Pushing myself out of bed, I automatically begin my morning ritual. Without thinking, I grab my jeans and have them halfway up my legs before I notice the uniform slung over my chair. Crap. This'll take some getting used to. I slip off my pants and grab my uniform. I'll admit, as far as uniforms go, these aren't that bad. They're a little too flashy for my taste, and not at all what I was expecting, but the cut is flattering and the teal stripes look pretty cool. I face the mirror to fix my tie. The knot could be better, but there haven't been many opportunities in which I've needed to wear a tie. I still look damn good, which is all that matters. After a quick check to make sure I have all my things, I head downstairs. What does SPD stand for? I soon arrive in the kitchen, eager to begin my day. Waking up successfully at this hour feels kind of like a big accomplishment. Nikki stifles a yawn as she sets down a plate of eggs and toast. Suddenly I don't feel so accomplished. Did you make one for me too? Nope. She blinks in surprise and it takes a moment for her to respond.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say, fuck no. She grins and places another plate down on the table.
Look at you, big bro. Waking up bright and early. You're taking starting over to the next level.
Hey, I try. Where's Uncle Kaido?
He already left for work, so we'll have to lock up when we leave.
I nod and she sidles over to me, wearing a playful look. What does sidles mean? Like, slides? Like, I picture someone, like, walking like this or something, I don't know. In her white shirt and plaid skirt, she does a little twirl and looks expectantly at me. Blinky Poo!
So?
This is getting weird. She does look cute. This is going to make my job hard. What the fuck? What do you mean by so? This is gross. I stare blankly at her. So what? She rolls her eyes, but her voice is still sickly sweet.
Don't you notice anything different about me today?
Did she get a haircut? No. Dyed her hair? No. New style? Maybe. Not sure. Should I go with that? Tap, tap, tap. Nikki taps her foot, her smile faltering. I need to say something soon. I like what you did with your hair. Shoot, okay. What about her eyes? Colored contacts? Nope, still amber. It's your ridiculous clothes. You a whore, Nikki, I knew it. Nikki's eyes widen. She kind of looks like she got the wind knocked out of her. I'm right, aren't I?
Ridiculous! Oh my god. Do I look just awful?
Dude, you look the same as everybody else is gonna look. No, of course not. I mean, it's a weird choice, but if you're going for the naughty schoolgirl look, then you've got it down. Fucking shoot me. Fucking no. Blinky Poo, I'm mad at you for making me play this. This is not how brothers and sisters should talk to each other. You wanna know how I know? I have 2 brothers.
A weird choice? This is my uniform, you jerk. I didn't choose to wear this.
Shut down the wombo, Nikki ain't getting nothing. Oh, that explains a lot. Uniforms, like what I'm wearing now, except not at all. Suddenly my uniform doesn't seem too bad. Haha, did I say ridiculous? I meant great. You look good.
Ugh, forget it. Finish your cold toast. We're going to be late.
We finish our meal in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. What am I supposed to say to that? I am not a perv. What do you mean? That's exactly how I talk to mine. Blinky, no. That's exactly how you talk to your brother? I wolf down my food and gather my stuff, then meet Nikki by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
I'm gonna fly. My motorcycle, obviously.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit? I completely forgot. I'll need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have a visitor parking which I can use, if I can find a spot. So what should I do? Should I take the motorcycle anyway and hope for the best, or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've gotten my permit? Will the motorcycle get taken away? We'll just take the bus, whatever. Let the weeb consume you, Septula. I refuse to be sucked in by the incest undertones. Okay? The incest current is not gonna get me. Nope. You're right, I'll take the bus today. I need to sort out my parking situation before taking my bike. Nikki nods in affirmation.
Which bus will you be taking?
I don't fucking know. You got too many questions. The line that heads to the south side of the city. She pouts.
Aww, I'm taking the one going west.
That's not at the same intersection, is it? Pino, what's up? Do you see Death Note teaser trailer on Netflix? I'm not excited for a live action Death Note. The guy who directed Blair Witch, the horrible like Blair Witch remake that tanked, is directing the Death Note live action remake, and I'm not. No, I like the anime too much. I think that a live action Death Note is just gonna be disappointing. Don't take the bus. I've seen enough hentai to know what happens on the Japanese buses. Oh god.
No, I don't think so.
Oh well, at least it'll help you get familiar with the city.
You're right.
I'll see you later then?
Have a good time at school, okay?
Okay. She beams at me. Cars whip by as I approach the bus shelter. There are a few people waiting. I plunge my hands into my pocket and lean against the shelter to wait. A sharp squeal of brakes announces the bus's arrival. A few people trickle off the bus and I fumble in my bag for my ID. As I enter, I tap my ID on the scanner, which responds with an affirmative beep. Without waiting for me to find a seat, the bus jerks to a start, nearly knocking me over. There aren't too many free seats available, so I stumble unsteadily towards the back of the bus. As I glance around, I notice that a majority of the passengers are wearing Ace Academy uniforms. That's comforting, I suppose. There's a free seat beside a girl my age. Okay, redhead, okay. She stares intently out the window and sits with her back uncomfortably straight, my bad. Her uniform lacks teal stripes. Oh, she ain't no pilot. I guess she's not good enough for us. I guess she's not a pilot. She seems pretty cute, so I wonder why there's an empty seat beside her. Maybe she got B.O. Like, B.O. my god or something. Here we go. Maybe she's not that friendly? Quit making assumptions. Matt, I'll take my chances. It'd be nice to know at least one person from Ace Academy. I'll find another spot. We'll sit next to her. I fall ungracefully into the seat beside her. We sit in silence as I muster the courage to speak with her. Eventually, she shifts uncomfortably under my gaze, and I clear my throat. Why are you staring at her, you fucking creep? You go to Ace Academy too? I mentally slap myself for choosing such an idiotic question. Obviously she does. That was one of the first things I noticed. To my surprise, she smiles warmly at me.
Yes, I do.
Yuuna Misaki. Okay. That hair clip is on fleek. Oh my god, Flanky. B.O. isn't enough to deter teenage hormones. Oh my gosh, that's funny. She gestures at my uniform.
You're in the pilot program? I heard it's very competitive and difficult to get into.
Nah, it was easy. It just needs hard work. Yes. Sure.
Yes, you're in the pilot program? Or, yes, the program is very difficult to get into?
This girl is like me. Yes.
Okay.
She waits politely for me to say more, but when I don't, she resumes her gaze out the window. Every once in a while, I catch her glance sideways at me. Right, I didn't catch which program you're in, or your name for that matter. I'm Wombo Combo.
I'm Yuuna Misaki. I'm studying PHPT.
What's that?
Pilot Health and Physiotherapy.
Oh, she's our healer. Before I can ask anything else, the bus grinds to a stop.
Ace Academy.
I hop off the bus and Yuuna follows suit. The roar of the departing bus does not dampen the student chatter. Yuuna pulls out her phone and checks her schedule. Ask her where her class is. I have to run. So... she's giving you the stranger danger treatment. That moment when Septila is trying to romance herself. No, this girl might be a little too polite to be me. We'll ask her where her class is. So, what's your first class?
Introduction to Psychology.
Psychology? What's psychology?
Mental health is just as important as physical health. That class is...
She points over her shoulder towards a towering building in the distance.
all the way over there. What class do you have?
I check my own phone. Piloting 101.
Oh, you're first year?
Oh, she's like, damn, get the fuck away from me, freshman. No, second. The credit wasn't accepted when I transferred.
Oh, I see.
Oh, now she's
well,
happy.
Welcome to Ace Academy. Well,
Thanks.
if there's anything you need help with, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I pretty much know this campus inside out.
She probably the captain of the student council, too. President of the student council. She's going to get into your head. I mean, I would romance the fuck out of her. Oh my gosh. See if she knows how someone gets a parking permit. Head out on your own. A thought dawns on me. Actually, do you know where I can get a parking permit?
I do. I can take you there now, actually, since I have some time before class starts.
Sweet. Great, that helps a lot. Thanks.
Of course. Follow me.
Kill her. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. What the hell, Grimes? Wow, we're going full weeb. What's up, Kimmy? Yuuna weaves through the throng of students, and it takes most of my concentration not to lose her. I notice the number of students lounging around the front lawn. I assume those are upperclassmen, the ones who are used to university workings. The students with worried eyes moving somewhere between a walk and a jog must be first years. Eventually we pause in front of a grand building, which looks just like the ones we passed. I stare hard at it, trying to find a way to distinguish it from the others. Yuuna watches me.
Is everything okay?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Then let's go inside.
Sure. After sneaking one last look, I follow Yuuna inside. Been a while. How you been? I've been good. Yeah, it has been a while. What's up? How are you? She's going to catch you in one of your lies and get you kicked out of the academy. Lawyer up. Oh god. Not good. She's playing a visual novel. I'm playing a visual novel that was gifted to me, okay? She takes me through a series of hallways before pausing in front of a door marked Campus Administration. We both reach for the door at the same time, but I'm faster. He's faster, guys. She smiles as I hold the door for her. Oh, what a gentleman.
Oh, thank you.
What would have been a spacious office is instead crowded with irritated students. Only one person mans the desk, and he does not look like someone who is particularly accommodating. Yuuna points to a row of chairs against the far
I'll
wall.
wait for you over there.
You're gonna wait for us? Aw. She's not just gonna drop us off. Embrace your weeb. Thanks. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. If it does, feel free to leave. I don't want you to be late.
Don't worry, I have some time.
She smiles reassuringly before heading over to the seats. I stand in line. As I crane my neck to see the front of the line, I catch the scowl on the administrator's face. He shakes his head, but the student continues to argue with him. This is going to take a while. The line crawls at a steady pace, and after what seems like forever, I finally walk up to the counter. Hi, I need a parking pass for my motorcycle.
You'll have to fill out your request online, which you can access through your web link. Approval takes about 1 to 2 weeks, and if approved, a physical pass will be mailed to you.
Before I can respond, he looks past me.
Next.
Damn. Hold on! I plant my hand firmly on his desk. He scowls at me.
What?
Who does he think he is? Let's talk about this and bribe him are my answers. Let's talk about this. So, this is another one of these moments where I wish I had thought before speaking. He waits for me to finish, but I can see the impatience building in his eyes. It's now or never. Flirt with him? Try and be reasonable, make up an elaborate sob story. My dog ate it. Try and... What? Why does it matter? We can't just take the bus the whole time? This is the first one I've ever played too. Grimes. We're gonna say, suddenly my mind goes blank. I rub the back of my head with my hands, stalling for time. He narrows his eyes. As his gaze moves to the student behind me, I blurt out the first thing that comes to my mind. My dog ate it.
Your dog ate your pass.
Flirt with the man. Yeah.
Is it okay?
Well, I assume not. It's in my dog.
Not the pass. Your dog. Is your dog okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. My dog's fine.
Good. Next.
Hey, wait a minute. What about my pass?
Maybe your dog can give it back to you.
Damn, he wants us to dig through some shit. That's what he's telling us. The smile he flashes me doesn't reach his eyes.
Next.
I sigh. Well, that didn't work. Defeated, I turn around and start to head out. Suddenly, Yuuna is beside me. Her smile falters when she sees my face.
Is everything okay?
I shrug. I wasn't able to get a pass. She frowns, her eyebrows knit delicately together.
Hold on.
Damn, she about to pull rank on somebody. She walks straight to the desk, much to the dismay of the student in line. The man seems nervous by her approach. I can't hear what she says, but he looks ashamed and withdraws the pass from a drawer. As she plucks the pass from his fingers, she thanks him with a slight bow of her head, which he returns. Yuuna returns with a soft smile on her face and holds out the pass.
Here you go.
Damn! Our new bitch got power. Hold on, flashes titties. Okay, here's your parking pass. How on earth did she do that? Maybe she used magic or those hypnotic eyes of hers. Oh my god. Right, the pass. Oh yeah, thanks. She smiles.
No problem at all.
I take it from her and put it in my wallet. We head out as another flood of students enter the office. Yo, Teach, I got some of these foil Pokemon cards. Oh my gosh. There seem to be fewer students milling around outside and more hurrying towards classes. I check the time. 25 minutes until class starts.
Do you know where your first class is?
No. Yeah, it's here. I show her the campus map on my phone. A small flashing light indicates where I need to be.
Oh, that's close by. I can walk there with you.
We have a girlfriend. This is like a full-on girlfriend right here. That would be great. We head down one of the narrower paths that leads straight into a regal-looking building with tall arching windows. Only a few students are meandering about.
This is it.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
It's no problem at all.
And you're off to psychology?
Mm-hmm.
What other classes do you have this semester? She pulls out her phone. I do the same and we study each other's schedule. It's not creepy at all.
Well, it looks like we have history of robotics together on Friday.
I guess that means we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. We both exchange smiles. I notice the time on my phone. 15 minutes until class. My class is starting soon. Yuuna peers at her phone before tucking it back into her pocket.
Oh, right. I have to go or I'll be late. See you Friday?
I nod and we go our separate ways. After a few steps, I realize I don't have any way to contact her apart from our Friday class. I turn around, but she's already a good distance away. Ask for her phone number. We gotta go. Wait, Yuuna! Let me get them digits! She freezes.
Yes?
Do you think I can get your number? Oh, damn. She seems surprised. Wait, that definitely didn't come out right. Sorry, I mean, I might have a question or two while I'm trying to navigate around Ace Academy, and I could use your help. That is, if you don't mind me bugging you. She giggles and nods. Nice recovery.
Sure.
I jog over to her and we exchange numbers. Thanks. See you on Friday.
Okay, see you then.
I watch as she disappears around the corner. Damn, number on the first day. I take a deep breath, steeling my nerves, and firmly push open the doors to the auditorium. After a quick scan of the room, I select a seat near the back. I can tell this is a first-year introductory class based on how spread out the students are and how quiet the room is. I hate that I have to take intro classes again. Some of my electives from CINY did not encompass the full scope of course material, whatever that means. A hush blankets the auditorium as a man strides to the front of the room.
Good morning. This is Piloting 101. Is everyone where you are supposed to be?
The professor waits patiently as a handful of students shuffle towards the nearest exit. I yawn and watch them leave with disinterest. He drags a web page from his tablet onto the screen behind him.
This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your lifeline for the course. You will find all your assignments and readings here, as well as your current grade in the course. You can find my contact information in the tab marked Contact. My office hours are listed, so please do not hesitate to stop by. Even I get lonely at times, and I appreciate visitors.
Aww. That comment got a couple of weak chuckles from the room. He is thorough. This is so boring. Most students don't pay attention to these introductions, but there's nothing a professor dislikes more than a student who asks a question he's already answered.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out the way, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday.
Exams already? This is our first day? The class visibly perks
The
up.
qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking. I'm sure you've already picked out your teams by now, but I'd still like to remind you all that each team must have a minimum of 4 people in order to qualify.
A hand shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday? That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Soft snickers fill the room. The student visibly shrinks from all the eyes now focused on him.
The majority of students who began their first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team. Any other questions?
Damn, this professor is savage. The student scowls but shakes his head.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team's starting 4 against 4 AI gears. You will then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears. They are programmed to be extremely difficult to beat. Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle. All exams are demonstrated live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability. Any questions?
I'm so sorry, I'm kind of tired. He is answered with silence.
Let's get started then.
Why they never show their face?
Please
I
check
don't
the
know.
web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class.
Maybe it only
Welcome
does
to
that with,
Ace
like,
Academy.
super important
I hope you all have a
characters.
great rest of the day.
A thunder of chairs scrape along the floor as students file out of the class. Those who remain chat animatedly, in small groups. Yawning, I wait for the crowd in front of the door to thin before making my way out of the room. Once I'm by the door, a snippet of a nearby conversation catches my attention.
Hey, did you see what they brought into the hangar today?
Yeah, that ancient-looking thing? I'll be amazed if it still works. Where the hell do you even find something like that? I bet they fished it out of the ocean.
The students laugh loudly. I have a sinking feeling I know what they're talking about. As I hurry out of the classroom, I check my phone and I am excited to see an email notification. I eagerly read through the email. It's just a note letting me know my gear has been registered and I now have access to the hangar. Well, that certainly makes things easy for me. At CINY, I spent days going through the registration process. We had to submit all the paperwork ourselves, and of course, nobody in the administrative office was very helpful. Satisfied, I put away my phone and make my way to the hangar. I bring up the map on my phone. Oh, the map. The mop. What the hell? I bring up the map on my phone and touch the hangar, which lights up. Soon pulsating lights dot the path from my current location to the hangar. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's a bit of a trek away from the heart of the campus, but I make good time. I scan my ID and walk in. I follow a long hallway which leads into the grand space filled with towering gears. Every one of them is sleek, refined, and updated with the latest model of accessories and weapons. They weren't kidding when they said Japan was the leader in mecha technology. I walk past several rows of gear until... I am reunited with Eagle. What does this remind me of? Knights of Sidonia. That isn't a voice actor, that's Septila narrating. Why does this remind me of Knights of Sidonia? If you haven't watched that anime, I 100% recommend. It's so good. A crowd of students surround it. They speak in hushed tones but break into snickers when they notice me. I push my way towards them, but they disperse before I even reach them. Most are trying to hide their laughter and failing miserably. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it didn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. So far, so good. My gear may be a bit bulkier than others, but it's in great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright, too. I wonder if they polished it for me, or if it always looked this good.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
Who's this guy?
Spirit. Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
I hadn't noticed the student beside me. His arms are folded and he's nodding with closed eyes, as if he's saying something truly deep and meaningful. Can I help you? Damn right it's something special. Shuffle away from this lunatic. He seems harmless enough, sort of. I may as well see what he wants. I might even be able to ask some questions of my own afterwards. Hey, can I help you there? Do you need something?
Oh, right.
He seems almost surprised, as if he had forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's nervous.
The name's Sho. Sho Shinjiro. Pleased to meet you.
He thrusts his hand out in greeting, grinning from ear to ear. I cautiously shake his hand. Hi, I'm Wombo Combo.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Yeah! Yeah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. I'm not sure what they were expecting, though.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
I wonder what gave me away. It couldn't possibly have been my magnificent golden locks. Oh my god.
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
He starts comparing our heights with his hand and is a bit disappointed to find we're about the same height. Again, just what he was expecting? We don't all look like Cenorobotics. Do you guys see that? Cenorobotics. I think his perception of America is a bit skewed.
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
Right. That's been on my mind since class ended. I nod, almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
Well, it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man.
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
He reminds me of the main character from Tales from the Borderlands. Sounds like fun, sign me up. Sorry, I want to see what my options are. Haha, no. We'll just go. What the hell, he seems friendly enough. Plus, I'm not exactly in a position to be picky about whose team I join. Sure, why not?
Now that's what I'm talking about, brosif.
Excitement brightens his face, and I'll admit, the feeling is somewhat infectious.
Come on, our lounge is that way. I'll introduce you to the team.
Xiao and I start making our way down the hall.
Where should I start? Oh right, so there's this girl.
Uh-oh, it's gonna be the redhead. Oh no, wait. She's not a pilot. Never mind. Xiao talks the entire way to the lounge. He's constantly interrupting himself and going off on tangents, so I can only catch about half of what he's saying. We navigate the tunnels and eventually reach the exit. Xiao opens the door and ushers me through with a small flourish. The lounge is filled with groups of pilots. I guess everyone is catching up with their team. Xiao squeezes between the groups and I follow him towards the back corner of the room. He pauses in front of two girls. The one with dark hair stares at her feet as soon as she notices Xiao, while the other one with red hair continues chatting on her cell phone. Xiao motions towards the dark-haired girl.
This is Mayu. She's the coolest person on this team. But, don't tell Kaori I said that.
He glances at the redhead, who isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to us. Mayu blushes deeply.
That's not true.
It's nice to meet you, Mayu. I'm Wombo. I smile at her and hold out my hand. She wrinkles her brow in confusion, then gingerly shakes my hand and continues to shake it.
Sorry.
She continues to shake it. Shake it for me, girl. She immediately drops my hand and returns her gaze to the floor. Xiao turns towards the redhead.
Hey, quit being rude.
Her gaze shifts to him and his smile falters.
I mean, will you be done soon? I'd like you to meet someone.
Damn, he a bitch. She frowns.
I need to call you back.
And snaps her phone shut.
So, this is Kaori.
She gives me a quick once-over, then crosses her arms over her chest.
A pilot?
Not just any pilot, but a pilot who's willing to join my team.
Your team?
Her eyes narrow at Xiao, and he shrinks back, then wears a sheepish grin.
I mean, our team.
That's better.
She turns back towards me.
I suppose you'll do. Not like we really have a choice or anything.
Well, that was easy. Nice to meet you. You'll do too. You'll do too, bitch. She's clearly not looking at the floor. Hey, hey, FX, what's up? When's practice? Kaori and Xiao exchange a look.
Whew, you're dedicated.
Well, qualifiers are only 2 days away, so we need to practice as soon as possible. Kaori motions her arm. Oh, Kaori crosses her arms like that. That name is really hard for me to say. Kaori gonna be the one. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Kaori crosses her arms, but her lips twitch at the side as if she's happy with my demand to practice.
Anyway, welcome to the team, bro.
Thanks.
So you're probably wondering why we need another member.
Because you only have 3? Actually, I hadn't, but now that he mentioned it, yeah, kind of.
Basically, Kaori and I were part of this super awesome team, but then they stopped being awesome, so we left.
Okay.
Wow, Sho. For once you didn't ramble.
He feigns offense.
You wound me. All my stories are brief. Remember when I told you about my one birthday where everyone showed up wearing the same clothes as me?
He turns to me.
Actually, it's a pretty good story. So basically, I grew up in this kind of... Mayu knows where I'm talking about.
Don't encourage him.
Mayu smiles faintly.
Anyway, the point is, we used to be on a team, but left because the team was turning into something we didn't agree with.
Except Mayu. She's a first year.
Oh, I didn't know that. Psh.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of invites to other teams, but decided to join us. We're pretty lucky to have her.
How come you chose this team? Mayu shifts uncomfortably under my gaze.
I trust Sho.
Oh, she likes him. Don't join them, Septil. It's a death sentence. Is it really? Have you played this before, Grimes? I wait for her to say more, but she doesn't. Kaori taps her foot impatiently.
So, now that you know all that, are you in?
They're all a little strange in their own way, but I think I can learn to get along with them, even Kaori. Yeah, I'm in.
Great!
Kaori checks her phone.
I've spent too much time talking to you and I need to get home.
Damn. With a short wave, she heads
We
out.
should get going too.
Mayu nods. Yeah, me too.
We'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah, see you. When do we get to the kaiju battle? What's that? Is that from Knights of Sidonia? Do you guys see this little white dot here? Oh. I start to head towards the parking lot before I remember I left my bike at home today. Oh shoot. I forgot to check the bus schedules. Hopefully there's one coming soon. I scroll through the schedules as I hurry towards the front of the campus. Pick up and drop off are the same location, right? When I make it to the bus stop, there are a handful of students already waiting. I crane my neck to look for Yuuna, but she's not there. Bible thump. I guess that was wishful thinking anyway. After what feels like a lifetime, the bus arrives. This game has some strange sound effects. I'm able to find a seat right away, and I have an uneventful ride home. I think this is actually well made. I don't think most of the visual novels are voice acted. Oh, really? Okay. As soon as I open the front door, I hear a clanging in the kitchen. Nikki must be home. Just as I predicted, she's stirring a pot, surrounded by a mess of appliances. Hey, Nikki. She glances up in surprise.
Hey, you're home early.
Am I home early? Am I? It's right around dinner time. What are you making?
Guess.
Why do I have to guess? I hate guessing games. I try to peek into the pot, but she hides it from me.
No cheating.
My nose knows. I already know what the answer is anyway. Didn't realize we were 5-year-olds again. I want my baby back, baby back, baby. Barbecue sauce. What? Baby back ribs! What is this game?
Are you kidding me right now?
Pizza.
No, you don't cook pizza in a pot.
Okonomiyaki.
Again, not something
What's
you cook
that?
in a pot.
What is a kaiju? I'm looking it up. like Godzilla or something? Oh, it's like Godzilla or King Kong or something. Again, not something you cook in a pot. Suckling pig.
What?
Odin.
No.
Shad
How
roe.
do you even know what Shadro is?
Fugu. I don't know what any of these foods are. She just looks at me.
Seriously?
So that's a no?
How exactly did you get into the most prestigious pilot program in the country?
I grin at her and she grins back. I'm just glad you're the one cooking and not me. Everything you make is delicious. You really have a talent for cooking, you know.
Oh, shut up.
She tries to hold back her smile but fails. Did you go shopping after school today? I didn't know Uncle Kaido kept all the ingredients at home.
Yeah, I did. Sushi yesterday was so good, but I wanted something more hearty today, you know?
To Nikki, hearty foods are comfort foods. Does that mean you had a bad day at school? She blinks in surprise, then laughs.
Of course not. It was great. I met a lot of people at the club fair they held after school. There are so many cool clubs. Did you know they have a kendo club? You definitely wouldn't find that back home.
What's kendo?
I think I'm gonna try out for their dance team though. Maybe run for student government.
This is gonna turn into Love Live? Okay, I'm down. I love that anime. I think I'm gonna try. Oh, never mind. Wow, it sounds like you had a pretty productive day. She quickly checks the pasta and nods.
Definitely. I'm a little disappointed they don't have a cooking club, but that's okay. They offer a cooking class, which I'm taking. Soon, I will be an expert in Japanese cuisine.
Maybe you can start a cooking club.
Oh, maybe.
I begin to set the table for 3 when Nikki shakes her head.
Didn't you see Uncle Kaido's text? He'll be home late tonight.
I haven't been checking my phone. Soon the table is set and both Nikki and I have a full portion of pasta in front
How
of us.
was your first day?
It was alright. I managed to join a team, which was pretty lucky considering only one team was looking for members.
That's good. What are your teammates like?
They're all pretty distinct. One girl is slightly terrifying, another girl is so quiet I kind of forget she's there, and the guy who recruited me, well, he's a special snowflake.
I'm not sure I believe that you're the most normal person there. So, it sounds like finding a team today was super important.
Oh yeah, the qualifier is on Friday.
That's in 2 days.
I know, right? Everyone else knew this in advance and formed teams over the summer.
Well, that's not really fair.
Yeah, but it's fine. In other news, I met Yuuna, this really nice girl on the bus today.
Oh, do you like her? Is she gonna be your girlfriend?
Oh, shut up. She was just really helpful.
Oh, yeah?
She showed me the way to the administrative office.
Because you can't get there on your own?
Ha! Well, it's a good thing she did because when the receptionist gave me a hard time, Yuuna stepped in and got me the parking
You're right,
pass.
she does sound helpful. Sounds like you've had quite the day.
Yeah. The conversation continues and eventually lulls into a natural close, so both of our plates are polished clean. Oh, soon both of our plates are polished clean. My bad. I am so full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
I help her with cleanup. I think I'm gonna relax for a bit, then go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, me too. Good night.
Night. Those hair clips were on point. Don't know what kendo is. I looked up what kaiju is. Okay, I know what kaiju is now. We part ways and I head into my room. He heads into his room. It's too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted and don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. She wants a sister, aw. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. I keep my eyes shut and turn over in my bed, trying to force myself back to sleep, but the more I try to return to sleep, the more awake I become. What time is it? My clock flashes 6:30. I still have another half hour before my alarm goes off. I should get back to sleep. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up like this early is when I have jet lag. I'm not sure this is a blessing or a curse. I guess I might as well get ready. I quickly change into my uniform and head downstairs. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki is down here, or is doing her thing in the kitchen. I'll catch up on some reading while I wait for her. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app on my phone. The front page doesn't have anything too interesting until I spot an article on Eludian Enterprises. Eludian Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming war games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is gaining a lot of attention in the field of Cenorobotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators such as Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to the CEO Donnie Roos, who is a top graduate in the pilot program at Ace Academy. Of course he was, because why not? Why not? And a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. It must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves, though. The time on my phone reads 6:57. I've listened for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. I better grab something to eat before I need to go. It doesn't seem like Nikki's coming down anytime soon. My phone flashes to the next article, a headline on Dashu. That should be good. I push a button shaped like a film projector on the bottom of the page, and the text projects on the nearest surface. Then I place my phone in a dock on the table, so the text shines on the kitchen table. I grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster as I wait for my toast to finish. I sit at the table and read the article. Kanaku Dishtaru, CEO of Dashu, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. Uh-oh, is that a relative of Yuuna? Yuuna. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of the Ace Academy's most promising pilot. The family was honored that the mighty mogul took the time to show his respects to their son and concurrently postponed the unveiling of Dashu's new line of energy drinks. The introduction has been rescheduled to take place next week.
What are you reading?
Ah! How can your feet make no sound? Nothing. I jump in surprise and nearly fall off my chair as I try to turn towards her. She looks at me strangely.
Jeez, what's your problem?
You scared me!
Why? Were you looking at hentai or
Oh my god. What? No, of course not. She laughs at my horrified expression and walks past me.
I know. You're reading the news. I can see it on the table. Boring. You know that makes you officially old, right? Only old people read the news for fun.
Your sarcasm is ruining my immersion. What sarcasm? I don't have sarcasm. Nikki glances at my toast, which had popped up while we were
Your
talking.
toast is burned.
What? I leap out of my chair and stand beside her. It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal a dark side of charcoal. Oh.
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
I ate in the cafeteria.
That explains it.
She throws away the toast and pulls out 2 yogurts from the fridge.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
I accept the yogurt she hands me. We both finish them in record time. Then we grab... Oh, I have yogurt in my fridge. Then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
Sure. You just want to show off your pilot big brother. Of course I'll take you. Hell no, woman, my bike is for the ladies. What ladies? I'm actually taking the bus. I flash her a confident grin, hoping to make friends by having a cool big brother. Nikki rolls her eyes.
More like I don't want to be squished between the smelly old lady and the fat guy again.
Damn. I'm sure that's it.
You're gonna be like this, then I'm just gonna take the bus.
She turns away and I laugh. I'm kidding, Nikki. Come on, I'll take you to school. Pounded that go-gurt like a champ. Stop burning your toast. I pull my bike up outside Nikki's school and take off my helmet. Here we are! Nikki hops off the bike and grins, handing me the extra helmet.
Thanks.
I notice a few students staring in our direction. One girl walks over to us. Hey, Nikki. Nikki's bestie won.
Oh, hey!
Who's this?
My brother. He goes to ACE.
Oh, the teal stripes on his uniform. That's amazing. I had no idea you were related to one of the ACE pilots. It's such a tough program. She waves over a young male student. Look, Nikki's older brother is a pilot at ACE. For real? A few other students gather around us, oohing and awing at the difficulty of the pilot program and commenting on how impressive I am. The entire time, Nikki beams with pride. Well, I should head to school. Have a good day, Nikki.
Bye. Thanks again for the ride.
She waves and I take off down the road. I'm glad I impressed Nikki's friends. If she had any difficulty making new friends before, she certainly won't now. What a cocky fuck. What? Oops, I didn't know that would click out. I pull up the schedule on my phone and check my first class, Gear Arsenal 201. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. The classroom is about half the size of the lecture hall for my Piloting 101 class. For some reason, this is a comfort to me, probably because it reminds me of the class sizes at CINY. I take a seat near the back of the room just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material. Question: who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
Potato Shooter Incorporated, Paragon Weaponry, Dashu, Eludian Enterprises. I guess that. Before I have a chance to answer, another student chimes
Vector
in.
Industries!
Sorry, incorrect.
Sit down, you stupid fuck. Paragon Weaponry.
Very good.
Why isn't it Vector?
Vector deals with thrusting and maneuverability, whereas Paragon deals with weaponry, hence the name Paragon Weaponry. Their recent area of study has shown that
He goes into details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of beam weaponry for the remainder of the class. Nikki was using you to round
that's
up
all the
all
time we have
guys.
for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
Students scramble to collect their things before hurrying out of the room. I think I'll go back to the hangar. The class has inspired me to go have a proper look at my gear. I take the path through the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels until I reach my gear. Pulling down the ladder beside my docking station, I climb up to the top, which is about level with the chest section of my robot. I unlock the chest cavity. With a mechanical roar, it splits open in separating panels, revealing a lowered seat. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic, which faintly reminds me of new car smell. Once I'm settled, I triggered the closing sequence. As the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. I initiate the boot up sequence. The cockpit glows a faint red, then flickers into life, and I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow from the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of a shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams.
Gear initialization sequencing complete.
The familiar voice of my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Nothing to do but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses. It flows through warm colors, red, orange, yellow, before illuminating the cockpit with a bright green.
All system functions normal. Unknown docking station detected.
Register the current dock as home station.
Completed. Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow a sequential number order so Eagle can achieve the necessarily internal calculations. Alright, start up the process.
Calibration sequence initiating.
I give it a few minutes as Eagle automatically adjusts itself.
Calibration successful.
Perfect. Everything seems to be in order. I thought I was gonna have to remember some numbers. I have a sucky ass memory. After one last look, I shut down my gear and unlock the chest cavity again. Once I hop out, the panels slide back into place until I hear the faint click of them locking. As I turn towards the elevator, I spot Xiao waving at me. I nimbly make my way down and stand beside him.
Mr. Broseph!
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
I guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
That's why I only go for male gear. Her? You mean a girl? Inanimate objects don't have genders. Is there a girl you're keeping captive in your gear? Xiao laughs.
If only. Unfortunately, no girl ever goes near my gear.
Why? He sighs wistfully while I try very hard to keep a straight face. I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Aww, poor guy.
So, what were you doing here?
Just checking to make sure everything's working
And
fine.
does it?
Yeah. He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
I shrug. It'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done at Ace. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
May the best man win. Do I get to play now? Xiao wants you and him to compare gears. What is so triggering? What's triggering? No girl ever goes near his gear. He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pause by a green gear before I get back into my own. Once I'm settled in the cockpit, I switch on the open network configuration. Immediately, a request from Xiao comes in and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
They look almost the same. I experiment with my gear controls and watch in amusement as it makes some of the same I experiment with my gear controls and watch in amusement as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shift in motion within a VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
I evaluate my gear and find all the components he mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
That's what he just said like a minute ago. Trying to see what I'm made of? Xiao just grins.
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Okay. So the trick is to just react accordingly.
You got it! Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. What do you mean, finally? I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out his gun while Xiao activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Evade? I dash out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of the guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him and he takes some damage. As I boost forward, Xiao moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. Shoot. What's the difference between shoot and fire, I wonder? My aim is true and Xiao's shield shimmers as it absorbs the shot. Judging by how deep of a shimmer, it looks like he took a significant amount of damage. Since Xiao likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward. Slash. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Xiao tries to block with his guns and my sword lands on them with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle of wills and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Xiao's defense. As my sword falls through, Xiao's gear goes dark. 1! With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back onto the ground. After a few minutes, Xiao appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Het, thanks. You're not so bad
Anyway,
yourself.
we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
We quickly exchange numbers. So I guess I should go and get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Wait, let's play another match. I need to study. The pilot's lounge always has something going on. Wait, what? We just said that we need to do something else, no? I head back towards the pilot's lounge. So far, every time I've passed through the lounge, it has been full of students. I'm sure I'll either meet someone cool or find something interesting to do there. When I enter the lounge, I'm surprised to see a crowd surrounding the bar. I can't make out anything intelligible from the jumble of words and voices, but it must be something big based on the sheer level of excitement in the room. I bet it's a hot chick! Are they giving out free food? What's going on? I wander closer to the edge of the crowd and approach a pilot who's standing on her own. Hey, she responds without really seeing me.
Hello.
I jerk my head towards the crowd. What are all these people so excited about?
Akira's here.
Akira? Like Death Note? Who? She turns towards me, and the frown on her face lessens when she notices my blonde hair.
Ah, you must be the new transfer student.
Yeah, sorry. Have we met?
No, but it explains why you don't know who Akira is.
Oh, well, he seems like kind of a big deal.
That's an understatement. He's the top pilot here at ACE.
I don't like the way she says her S's. Really?
Yeah, I heard that in his first year here, he was already placed in his team's starting lineup.
As a first year?
Unreal, right? Now he's a third year and finally the team lead.
I crane my neck, trying to spot him. I think I catch a flash of white hair, but it's hard to tell with all of the people. That's pretty impressive.
That's not even the half of it. Akira's one of the nicest guys around. He says hello to everyone he meets and actually tries to learn the names of his classmates. When he compliments you, he means it. Even though these gear matches can get very competitive, Akira treats all his opponents with respect.
Oh. They should have given you a flashlight at the start of the game, right? She sighs.
He's a great friend to have.
Sounds like you know him pretty well. Her face turns pink.
Oh, no, I've never actually met him.
Wow, what a fucking fangirl. What a fucking stalker fangirl. As if on cue, a path forms amid the throng of people, and a male pilot with white hair and kind eyes walks through. He's laughing with a group of girls surrounding him. Our eyes meet for a second, his calm smile still intact. That can't be right. He must have recognized someone behind me and smiled at them. Regardless, after the departure of Akira and his group, the lounge feels quieter, and even though it's still full of students. Pilots turn back to whatever programs they were watching or order drinks at the bar. Others return to the games they were originally playing. I stand awkwardly on my own. I don't see anyone I recognize. Everyone seems to be intent on their own thing, so I decide to head home. It's getting late anyway. We go to 1 class a day. What a school. I head to the parking lot and grab my bike. Then I head home. We're not going to pick up our sister? Really? I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smell of dinner. Hey! I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaido move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. That apron really suits you. Brings out your eyes.
That's it. I'm done.
He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Kaido sits beside me. We laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
So what are we having?
Guess.
God damn it, Nikki! Oh god, not this again. Kaido laughs.
How was your day, bud?
It was alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. Had class this morning. Checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up and we had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
It was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Shao, myself, and a couple of girls.
Good-looking girls?
I shrug. Yeah, I guess. Kaido winks at me and I just shake my head. Nikki places full plates in front of us, then removes her apron and joins us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
I hung out at the pilot's lounge for a bit.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was. I actually learned a lot about this guy named Akira. He's the top tier pilot in the program.
So he's your rival.
Rival?
Yeah, these types of stories always need a villain as rival.
That's funny. That's it, I'm done. Throws the food on the ground. Well, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Well liked.
Really? Is he cute?
Why in the hell? How should I know? That's right, Wombo.
Did the girls think he was cute?
Of course they did. I guess so. Nikki beams.
Accomplished, polite, and cute. You could learn a thing from him.
We took your ass to school this morning, okay? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Ew. Kaido cleans his plate, then rests a hand on his stomach and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
We should do the same. I open my mouth to burp and Nikki squeals in protest.
Please don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaido and I laugh as Nikki clears the table. Then Kaido rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a line gun escapes my mouth. Oh my god! Is this the story of my life? I'm pretty tired. Oh, I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes, then get to bed early. I've got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki?
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
I stand up and Kaido and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. I wave back and head to my room. He has 5 lights in his room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the electric bill like in this place? What in the hell? In my room, I crawl into my bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. Septila is melding into the game. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Like, I slept enough last night. I have to get up early because I'm taking Thor to the vet tomorrow. I'm only partway through and my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light and close my eyes. No, you flick off the lights. 5 lights in a fucking bedroom. This game is learning to be Sakdala. You're going to sleep in game. I want to go to sleep right now. And so you must also sleep IRL. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. Per usual, I'm awakened by the blare of my alarm, but today I don't hesitate to get out of bed. I have a really busy day ahead of me and can't afford to lounge around. I get dressed and head downstairs. As I pass Nikki's room, I notice her door is open and her room is empty. What? Empty? She must be in the kitchen. Oh my god, I thought all of her shit was gone, and this was about to be like a kidnapping story right here. When I reach the kitchen, no one is there. Uncle Kaido is always gone before I wake up, but usually Nikki is around. There must be something going on at her school today, which is why she left early. I fix myself a quick breakfast and scarf it down. Then I hop on my bike and head to school. Once I reach campus, I navigate to my class easily. Hey, I'm getting used to this place. I apologize. As soon as I walk into class, I spot Yuuna seated at the front corner of the room. The desk beside her is empty, so I head over. When I get close, I notice a bag on the chair. Oh, she got a boyfriend. Hey, anyone sitting here? She smiles when she notices me and removes the bag.
No, I was saving it for you.
Oh, damn! We in this. My smile matches hers as I plop down beside her. Thanks!
No problem.
So what do you think the professor will be like?
I heard she's pretty good. She's tough but fair.
That sounds promising. Ugh. Before she could respond, the professor enters the room and heads straight for the front desk.
Welcome to History 201. Today we'll be covering...
The lesson lasts a while, but the material is not bad. Damn, they don't even let the girl teacher finish. What the fuck?
We only have a few minutes before class ends, but your first assignments will be a group project on a case study of your choice. Since it's the first day of class, I'll be assigning your partners.
She points to pairs of students sitting next to each other. Finally, she reaches me.
You and you are partners.
She points to Yuuna and I. We never could have guessed that was going to happen. We glance at each other and grin. Working with her should be fun.
Your project will be due next week. Class dismissed.
The classroom is abuzz with the shuffle of students. I turn towards my partner. I'm looking forward to working with you. She beams.
Same here. What do you think our topic should be?
How to do it 101. Pioneering pilots, the evolution of gears, the psychology of Cenorobotics. I don't know. It's all the same to me. We had to ask her what psychology means. Like, seriously? The evolution of gears? What if we focused on gears throughout the ages?
Good idea! We can begin with the military prototypes and gradually show how the same technology has changed and developed into the commercial and entertainment vessels we use today.
Sounds like a solid plan to me. Yuuna
It sounds
smiles.
like we have our topic.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Me too. We're going to have a great project.
By this time, most of the class has already caught up with their partners and left the room. We should probably do the same. There might be another class that needs this room. Cool, so I should probably head out, but I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
Sure. Let me know when you're free to work on the project.
Will do. She smiles as we both gather our things. My phone vibrates as we leave the classroom. I glance at her, wondering if she's already sent me a text, but she doesn't have her phone out. Why would... Bruh, if a girl is that thirsty, you need to run. Run away. When I pull out my phone, I see an unread message from Xiao. Big news, Broseph. We are in first phase of qualifier matches. Team is meeting at the hangar. Having my first official team meeting should be interesting. Although I feel a couple of flutters in my stomach, I'm more excited than nervous to see everyone. Once we're outside, Yuuna turns towards me.
Do you have any more classes today?
No, but I'm headed to the hangar. I'm headed for the hangar. I've got to meet my team before the qualifiers. She nods.
Good luck.
Thanks. We wave and head our separate ways. By the time I arrive at the hangar, the team is already waiting by Xiao's gear. Mayu is the first to notice me and gives me a small wave. Kaori and Xiao seem to be arguing about something, but Xiao silences her when I arrive. Hey guys. Kaori glances at me and nods.
At least you aren't late.
Brosif, you made it!
I came as soon as I could. It wasn't really a choice. Of course, anything for my favorite team. He doesn't even say what we choose. It's making me mad. Xiao points to himself.
That's me, right?
I grin. I'll let you guys decide. Kaori rolls her eyes. Mayu seems confused. So now that I'm here, let's get this match underway.
The match is later. Right now, we need to practice.
Damn, okay.
All right. Head to your gears and turn on your simulators. Let's see what we're working with.
It's the emotion septula that matters. Wait, what emotion? The emotions that pop up next to their heads? Wait, before we go, how exactly do these matches work?
It's based on how many points you accumulate. We'll be competing against pre-programmed AI gears.
Who are like boss level difficult to defeat.
And our score is calculated by how many we beat, along with how well we fought overall. So things like accuracy, how many hits we take, tactics, teamwork, those are all added up.
So how many points are all these things worth?
They don't share with us the exact breakdown, but everyone knows that defeating the AI gives you a buttload of points.
Now hurry up and get in your gear. We really need to practice before it's our turn.
Okay. She turns on her heel and the rest of us disperse. No, they don't say what you... Wait. No, they don't say what you say, but the emotion of the comment goes through. Oh, okay. Boss level? I know, right? The other simulator was like pretty easy, I guess. Like, I suppose it was easy enough. I don't know. After reaching my gear, I boot up the simulation. The usual stats float across my screen, but something about them seems off. Kaori's voice comes through the comm.
Where are your weapons?
I don't know. Let me see if it's something in the settings.
Why didn't you do a comprehensive check on your gear?
I did. It doesn't scan weaponry since it's not a part of the mech's core function.
Your combat gear doesn't have weaponry set as a core function during checks.
I've never run into this issue before, although she does make a good point. I try every setting combination I can think of, but my weapons still aren't registering.
Try waiting a minute. Sometimes there's a lag while your gear warms up.
There shouldn't be lag. We wait anyway. After a few minutes, it's clear my weapons aren't going to show up. I don't know what's going on.
Do you even have weapons?
Of course I do.
Then where are they?
I don't know. Suddenly, Mayu's soft voice cuts through.
Maybe they're still being processed at customs? I've heard that gear and their accessories are processed separately.
That makes sense.
How long will that take to process?
I don't know.
Too long. We need those weapons now.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
No, it won't. How will we fight without weapons?
I'll figure something out. Let's just start the match. We're running out of time.
Everyone ready?
Everyone's comm relay blinks screen and affirmation.
All right, let's start.
She's mad. I've got like a blister on the inside of my mouth or something. Like I bit the inside of my cheek earlier and it fucking hurts. We all get into position and square off to take on the AIs. My closest enemy charges me with its sword raised. Juke? I barely manage to sidestep out of the way. This does not bode well. I retaliate with an uppercut and a punch to the solar plexus, which does some damage, but nowhere near the crushing blow I received. The AI shakes off my attack and immediately swings again. I raise one arm in defense as its sword sends another wave of shimmers over my shield. Using my free hand, I jab the AI in the side. Just as before, Eagle takes an alarming amount of damage while my attack on the AI barely phases it. I dodge and block most attacks, however I can't return attacks and can only defend. What the fuck is the point then? With my energy core gradually depleted, it doesn't take much for the AI gear to wipe me out. Without a fourth teammate, my team barely manages to win. We all shut off the simulator and climb out of our gear. Uh-oh, we're gonna be disqualified. I start to head back towards the team, but they all get to me first.
We can't play a match like that. We hardly scored any points.
Don't worry, Calry. I'm sure he'll have his equipment soon.
Not soon enough. The match is today. Maybe he shouldn't compete. We can tell them we have 4 members, but one of our gears is in no condition to fight.
Mayu looks at her determinedly. Is that a word?
No, he has to. It's the only way.
Xiao looks apologetically at me.
Look, maybe you should just hang back. Without weapons, the AIs will ruin you.
I can still help us gain points.
No. Show is right. You have to hang back. That will maximize our qualifier points, which is what's important right now.
Xiao stares in shock.
Did you just agree with?
Not now, Show.
Oh, whoops. I didn't know. I keep forgetting that clicking, like, cuts him off.
You never agree with me.
Idiot! Why do you keep saying that?
Just then, a group of engineers comes towards us.
What are your gears still doing here?
Say what?
They've got to be prepped for the next match.
That means we're next. Let's go.
What about our gears?
The engineers will handle it.
The engineers disperse towards our gears. My team splits up to head to the locker rooms. The grammatical errors in this game. We quickly change into our combat uniforms. Luckily, I had kept my old one from the States. I follow Xiao into the pre-combat room, which was a small room connecting the locker room and the arena. The space feels cramped. Couches line the walls and a round table is in the center. I barely have time to take in the room when Kairi and Mayu walk in dressed in equally skin-tight suits which hug their every curve. So sleek. Me likey, no comment. Xiao's care package drop zone appears to be flatlined. What in the fuck? So sleek. Your suits are so cool! Kairi gives me a strange look. Mayu looks a little surprised.
Thank you?
No problem, you two look great. Kaori narrows her eyes.
Okay.
While most pilot suits don't differ much from each other, the Japanese models always have a more aerodynamic feel to them. This is the first time I've had a chance to see the suits up close and...
Stop staring!
What? Mayu's eyes widen and she crosses her arms over her chest.
I didn't think you were like that.
Damn, we're getting called out. No, I just meant those suits look good on you.
We got what you meant. And we don't appreciate your staring.
I didn't know that's what that choice meant. The other one sounded worse to me.
Come on, Mayu. Let's go before he says something else he regrets.
What? I said nothing. She pulls Mayu closer and the two of them head to the table.
Rookie move, Broseph.
What? That was the best choice out of all of them. What should I have picked? Wait, that didn't really come out right. Xiao just shakes his
Everyone's
head.
got to wear these suits. You're making it weird.
He follows them to the table. As I approach the table, Kairi hits a button on the side, which brings up a hologram of the arena battlefield. 4 impressive gear pop up on the right side of the field, and 4 smaller gear populate the other side. Kairi points to the right.
These are the enemy AI gear we'll be battling.
She points to the other side.
This is us. The AIs are programmed to be a challenge, so it's important that we stick to the plan and work together to take them out.
Mayu speaks up, her expression solemn.
The gears we are facing against are specifically engineered for Ace Academy qualifier matches. They change yearly to make sure they can't be beat using a systematic approach.
Okay. With a quick flick of her fingers, Mayu zooms into the AI gear's holograph. Statistics on the AI's battle airments and parts pop up beside the gears.
It looks like we have 2 Class A close combat and 2 Class A long-range support gears.
Carrie nods. Reaching her hand into the holographic field, she shuffles our gears into position on the map.
Knowing all that, Sho and I will blitz the melee gears to give Mayu some breathing room. She will focus on suppressive fire on their backline. That should give us enough time to finish off the 2 gear and engage for the remaining ones.
Mayu and Xiao both nod in agreement. Carrie pulls the last gear towards the back of the edge of the map, then looks pointedly at me.
This is where you will be. Don't get yourself killed.
I look at her flatly, but I don't dispute her. The map flashes red and the door to the arena slides open. Xiao's face lights up in excitement and he practically leaps towards the door.
That's our cue to get out there.
Does everyone understand the plan?
Oh, whoops, we all nod.
Okay, then let's go.
My bad. Taking a deep breath, I follow Xiao and the rest of my team to our readied gears. While in our gear, we walk into the circular arena. Students, sponsors, professors, and other general spectators fill the stadium. A large screen displays our every move for those sitting in the back. A hush falls over the crowd as we get into place. The energy is a bit lower than usual for a live match, probably because this is technically still an examination. Across from us, the four enemy AIs enter.
Everyone good?
The comms light up green again. The best way to help is if I stick with the plan. With me out of sight, I won't risk putting them into compromising positions that can cause a loss of field advantage. YOLO. I want my team to win, and I got fucking wrecked last time, so we'll just do that. Following Carrie's plan, I hang back away from the action. My teammates get into position. Mayu falls behind Xiao and Carrie, who lead the attack. Carrie and Xiao weave between the melee mechs and run interference, alternating blasts and defensives as distractions. Mayu darts from cover to cover until she's in position, then she lines up a sniper shot for the melee AI. For a while, they're able to keep up a rhythm. A sudden high-powered rail beam from Mayu instantly depowers one of the melee AIs.
Nice one, Mayu.
3 more to go.
Well, that seems easy enough. Mayu, look out! The ranged AI locks onto Mayu. She runs for the only available cover but doesn't make it in time. Just before the blast hits her, Xiao intercepts the shot, taking the damage himself.
Sorry, I'm down.
Damn, he got disqualified. YOLO the sumbitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah!
Curie dashes towards the ranged gear and takes it out with a single powerful swing. Damn, it's 2v2 now.
There's a Class A melee gear inbound from my location.
Got it!
As Carrie races towards her, Mayu dodges a swing from the enemy mech.
Howdy, what's your ETA?
Almost there.
My radar just pinged. The ranged gear is Kaori. A flurry of beams zaps through Kaori's shield and depowers her gear. The AI mech must have had repositioned itself to Kaori's minimally defended arc. I don't think I've ever seen programmed gears do something so strategic.
Sorry, I'm down too. I'm not kitted to handle melee engagements.
Uh-oh. We lost. But the rest of my team depowered, the remaining AI gears slowly turned to face me. Oh god! So, about that plan.
Maybe you could try to negotiate with them?
Stop joking around! We still need to boost our score! Go deal as much damage as you can!
Easier said than done. I mumble to myself as I ready my fist for the impending combat. The AA gears waste no time and boost towards me with their weapons raised. Evade? I sidestep out of the way and their swords slice through empty air. Taking advantage of their moment for recovery, I land a punch to the side of one of the AIs, but my attack barely registers. The second AI strikes me, catching me unaware, and my shield flashes dangerously from the blow. This is not good. The two AI quickly recover and aim for another attack. Staunch? Their blades swing through air as I dodge out of the way. While the first AI recovers from its miss, I punch it in the side. Its shield barely even shimmers from the impact. The gear then smashes the butt of its sword into me, catching me off guard and causing more damage than I would have liked. Block? I raise my arm and strengthen my shield to block the attack, but I'm still driven back from the force of the double blow. Digging my heels into the ground, I barely have time to register the next oncoming attack. Slow. I'm too slow to react. My heels dig into the ground as I'm pushed back from the force of their attacks. My shield shimmers as it absorbs the blow. This is like our training match all over again. I'm only able to hold out for a short time as most of my core energy is used to dodge two gears at once.
Shields offline. Power core at 1%.
Oh, rip. This is not good. The AI melee gear raises its blade. Eagle's not responding. Is this really how it'll end? No. Are you serious?
Emergency power core protocol sequence initiated.
What's that? In my cockpit, all the lights shine on at once. Statistics and numbers I've never seen before scroll across my displays. A thunderous boom catches my attention and a surge of explosive energy shoves the attacking AI gear 10 feet away. I look out and see a shallow crater around Eagle.
Protocol sequence complete. Energy output over 9,000.
The memes. What?
No external weaponry detected. Activating energy fists.
Eagle's arms slowly glow faintly.
Engaging
glow faintly.
enemy gear.
Repeatedly press D. That's right, yeah?
Gear destroyed. Engaging secondary target.
Were we pressing gear again? This is awesome!
Power core can no longer sustain output. Eagle depowering.
This is your time! Phew, just barely managed to pull that off.
Qualifier match complete. Please exit the arena with your gear.
The crowd is quiet for a moment before erupting in deafening cheers. Never surrender. He's got a special gear. Outside of the arena, Xiao claps me on the back, nearly knocking me off balance. Even Mayu offers me a handshake. Kaori trails behind, looking unusually thoughtful.
That was amazing! You totally saved us back there, Broseph.
Thanks.
You did okay, but only because we helped you so much.
Are you kidding? Between the three of us, we took down 2. He took down 2 on his own! You have to admit that's more than okay!
At least you followed the plan.
Of course I did. It's because I'm sensitive to your needs. It was a stupid plan. That's what we agreed upon.
Well, now we know you can follow directions. That's more than I can say for show.
I keep calling him Xiao. Hey Lights, what's up? I'm good, how are you? Great job, well played, thank you. We're figuring this game out.
Hey!
We still would have scored better if you were properly equipped.
I'm not worried about that anymore.
Why not?
Because he's got that amazing core thing!
If it's alright for me to ask, how did you do that?
Yeah, what exactly was that max power mode thing anyway? Why didn't you tell us you could do that when we ran the simulation?
Because I didn't know. I would have if I had have known about it.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm just as surprised as you guys.
Huh?
Mayu and Sho blink.
You mean you did that by
Oh, god damn it, I keep cutting them off. Yeah, basically.
That's some accident.
Could you do it again?
I really don't know. Maybe? How would you say cow cow? I guess like that. Is it Coco? Oh, like, but that's not how Coco is spelled. I don't like that thoughtful look on her face. The crackle of the intercom interrupts us.
Thank you to everyone who participated. The first phase of matches have been completed.
So how many points did we get? Show grins.
All right, round 1 complete. Victory party at my place?
Sorry, Show. I've got some place to be.
She got a date.
Really? Where?
None of your business!
She does have a date.
It's not like you have any other friends.
Damn.
Yes, I do!
Who?
You just don't know them.
Is it because they aren't real?
Carrie raises her fist.
I'll show you real.
Damn. Xiao jumps away.
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Whatever. I need to go before I'm late anyway. See you, Mayu.
Mayu waves as Carrie disappears around the corner.
So what about you two?
Mayu smiles but shakes her head.
I wish I could, but Father is visiting tonight. He will be very eager to hear about today's match.
Tell him hi for me.
She nods, says goodbye to the both of us, and leaves.
Party of 2? What do you say?
Before I can answer, Sho gets a text.
Hold on.
He quickly reads over the message.
Actually, we might need a rain check on that party.
What's up?
It's just Takashi. He set yet another trash can bonfire.
What?
It's no big deal. They just had to evacuate everyone in the building. Anyway, since I'm temporarily homeless, I'm gonna go hang out in the rec center.
Alright, I guess I'll let you handle that then. He nods.
Looks like farewells are in order. Good night to you then, Mr. Broseph.
Mr. Broseph. Yeah, you too. Who says father? After saying goodbye, I head towards the parking lot. I feel like I'd be like going back to my gear thing to kind of see like how it's doing, what like happened, if there are any news statistics that are like in the little midst of all of that. But both Uncle Kaido and Nikki are lounging on the couch when I get home. I plop down in a nearby chair.
You're finally home. I was getting worried.
Sorry, the qualifiers ran later than I expected.
That's right. Today was the big day. How'd it go?
We scored big. Please, it's me. It could have gone better. I'm gonna say that. We did alright.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why don't you seem happy about it?
I feel like it was more to do with luck than skill. Nikki frowns.
Why do you think that? Did you fight hard?
Yeah.
Did your team fight hard?
Well, yeah.
Then you're being too hard on yourself.
Your sister's right. Sounds like a fair win to me.
I suppose you're right.
So, I guess your team was happy they brought you on, weren't they?
Absolutely, because my weapons haven't cleared through customs, they asked me to stay out of the way. Haha! My thing keeps falling out. After this day, when he goes to bed, I'm actually gonna end stream and go to bed myself. Nikki pouts.
That doesn't seem fair.
It's alright, I understood, so I held back. They did really well and took out 2 of the AIs before they were struck down. Then I managed to take out the other 2, much to the surprise of everyone. Uncle Kaido laughs.
That's my boy.
But afterwards, it was kind of strange. Everyone was really interested in my core.
What's wrong with your core?
I don't know.
Did you ever notice anything weird about it back at CINY?
No.
Then I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He's so agreeable. Uncle Kaido stands and stretches.
I'm going to go grab a drink. You want some food? We left you a plate.
Yeah, that'd be great. I begin to stand when Kaido stops me.
I'll get it.
Aw, thanks. I turn to Nikki. So how was your day?
Pretty good. Did I tell you that I auditioned for the dance team? Well, I got in.
Oh, nice. That's great, Nikki.
I'm really excited about it, but I'm a little worried because I haven't danced since.
Aw, since her parents. Her voice chokes up and she glances away. I know, and they would be so proud that you're doing it again. She smiles sadly.
Feels weird knowing they won't be there to watch any of my competitions. Mom never missed a show. And remember how Dad used to make a poster with my name and he'd wave it around like an idiot?
Aw, I can't help but laugh at the memory.
Ugh, I remember being so embarrassed.
Yeah, you used to tell him the wrong dates for your competitions hoping he wouldn't show up.
I know, but he always did. He'd wave that poster and cheer louder than anyone else, and all I could think about was how I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. But I think about it now, and I'd give anything to see one of his posters again.
Aw, her voice cracks and she rubs her eyes. I scoot closer and wrap my arms around her.
I'm sorry.
I miss them too, but hey, you've still got me.
And lucky for you, I'm an expert poster maker.
Haha. We both glance up at Uncle Kaido as he sets the plate of food down in front of me. Nikki lets out a weak laugh.
He's got some tough shoes to fill.
I'm up for the challenge.
She smiles and wipes at her eyes one last time.
Thanks, guys.
Aw, Uncle Kaido smiles back.
So, movie night tonight?
Yeah, it's Friday. I'm game.
Me too.
Great. What do you feel like watching?
The Gear Father. Oh my god, are you the sixth gear? The Lord of the Gears. Raider of the... I gotta take a screenshot. How do I do this? Ha. 50 Shades of Gear? What? With your family? Anything with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my god. Raiders of the Lost Gear. A renowned archaeologist is recruited to find the gear of the Covenant. Uncle Kaido looks lost. Do you guys like Indiana Jones? I love Indiana Jones.
Not sure I've seen this one, bud.
Really, Uncle Kaido? It's really popular in America.
Yeah, the Bible speaks of the gear leveling mountains and laying waste in their entire regions. An army that carries the gear before it is invincible.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
50 Shades of Gear, I hear it's steamy.
Oh, we should watch this then.
That's funny. Anyway, I'll go find the movie so we can watch. Lots of gear grinding in it. Oh my god, Pen. The friction. No. Oh my god, the puns. The puns. Oh my god. We enjoy the cinematic experience late into the night. A great ending to a great day. Can I save? Like, can I save right now? Is this how I save? Okay. Wait, no. Is this saving? Okay, I'm gonna save and I'm actually gonna go to bed. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Whoops. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Blanky, thanks for suggesting the game. It's kind of cute so far, as long as the incest stays to a minimum. We're good? Like a 0 minimum? Alright, and what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, so I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe with like some HOTS or something. And then I'll like play these kinds of games on Wednesday nights. For suggesting and gifting. So I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, a good evening, a good morning. Or don't put that on me, you just bought it. I did not. I didn't. It wasn't me to fulfill your weeb desires. Never. I have anime for that. Okay. You guys have a good night, and I shall see you tomorrow at 2 a.m. Central for Heroes of the Storm or World of Warcraft. I haven't decided yet. Alright, you guys have a good night.